In the Relax and Jack segment, we always try and find you a great place to hang out with family and friends. And today, we're at Intuition Ale Works.
I mean, things are great. I mean, we can't keep up with demand. We're looking
That's a good problem.
Yeah, we're looking at expanding into probably Tallahassee and Gainesville next.
Cool.
And then in Tampa, possibly Orlando. We're going to start canning our beers, 3 of our beers, hopefully starting in January.
Nice.
And it'll be interesting to see how that turns out, just because right now we only do keg beer, we only do draft beer, so we're kind of limited to only basically people that sell draft beer.
Right.
This is going to open us up to grocery stores, liquor stores.
More mass market, a little bit.
Yeah, more volume basically.
Cool. That's got to be a good thing, right?
Yeah, it's definitely scary. 'Cause you just don't, it's success. I mean, we've done really well, but it's, there's definitely headaches associated with it.
Well, and you just celebrated your 1-year anniversary too, right?
Well, technically, yes. We brewed our first batch on October 8th of 2010, but we will celebrate our anniversary to the consumers on November 19th. It's a Saturday.
Nice.
That's when we opened up our tap room.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
A lot of consumers think that craft beer is all about big, hoppy, bitter, dark beers, and we want to show people that there's light beers with a lot of flavor and complexity. And there's just so many different styles of beer available for people to enjoy. It's not just, hey, if you want something light, it has to be a lager.
Right.
It can be a Belgian golden ale. It could be a American wheat. It can be a lot of different styles.
What's your favorite thing about the whole beer making process?
Well, I mean, one, it's nice, like coming from the winemaking background where I'd have red wines that, would take 2 years in barrel before we'd release, and you can't really fix them. You have to wait that long to be able to fix a beer, whereas with beer, with wine, but with a beer, we're brewing stuff that's in keg in 3 weeks. And so that kind of allows us to tweak the recipes.
A little more experimentation, maybe?
Yeah, and just, it's just fun to make as many different styles as we can. I think we have 15 beers on tap now in our tap room, which, that's pretty cool. There aren't too many breweries of our size that probably want to create that much of a headache for ourselves and make that many different styles, but it's fun.
Beer is the new wine. I mean, it's really taken off in the past few years, and Jacksonville is right on the cusp of becoming a major beer destination. We have something like 7 breweries now, and we're looking at adding probably a couple more within the next year or so.
We started, I think, with 4 beers. There was People's Pale, King Street Stout, Willow Branch Wheat, and I-10. Those beers were our first beers that we had. As you can see from behind me, we're up to 20 taps now. So to go from 4 beers to 20 beers in 1 year is a really big deal. And so if we can do that in 1 year to increase the capacity of what we've started brewing and where we're at now, I can only imagine that we'd start getting outside of the city and then outside of the state, and could be something, a force to be reckoned with in the national beer scene.
Mug Club is basically, it's a group of people who purchased a membership into the Mug Club. You get one of these nice mugs. It's got Intuition Ale Works on it, and it has a little dog tag on it. The dog tag has your Mug Club membership. When I joined the very first day it was available. The first 10 numbers were reserved for friends and family. I didn't know anybody here all that well at that point yet, but I'm number 11, so I'm really probably the first Mug Club member after friends and family.
And I was not one of their initial 200 members. I was number 201. I had to join through their initiation through the Summer Mug Club. And basically it was an excuse to come in here and drink a fair amount of beer. And now I'm a member and I'm quite happy to be so.
I'm number 4 in the Mug Club. I'm sure that the Mug Club, as it was explained to you before, the top 10 were given to people. So I was given one of the memberships into the Mug Club for all the help that I did in getting everything going.
What's your favorite beer? Do you have a favorite here?
I mean, I like the IPAs we do a lot, just because they're styles of IPA that I like to drink. I like the Belgian beers that we make. I like them. I mean, there's some I don't like. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Hefeweizen. We made one for Oktoberfest, which is that kind of more banana-y, really spicy style of wheat. Not a big fan of that style, but people like it. So, I can't obviously make
everything just for you.
Yeah. I have to be kind of selfless in some regards.
My favorite beer is I-10. I-10 IPA. I've always been a big fan of IPAs. I like the floral aroma that is present in an IPA, the citrus flavor that's there. They're really bold beers. They got a lot of flavor to them. So I like that, and I-10 to me is just one of the pinnacles of what an I-10 or an IPA should be.
Favorite beer here is, well, it's Golden Spiral. Is the one that I drink most of the time here, but I also like the newer one that he's got out now. It's called Mercury Wings, which was a contest winner from a person from Cask.
My favorite beer is probably the I-10. It's one of their most popular. It's a real hoppy pale ale. It's delicious. It's not what I'm drinking now. I'm drinking one of their fall beers, one of their specialty beers. It's new today.
Which one is it?
They're just calling it the Fall Saison, I believe. It doesn't really have a catchy name yet. We were calling it the Fall Back earlier, but Brian didn't like that, so.
Just make, as much beers as we can and try to get it out to as many people as possible, and just stick with, what I consider to be kind of our mission, which is just to make good local beer.
If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Respond with a video comment, leave a written comment below, or subscribe to our YouTube channel.